everybody. Glenn Tompkins here. Welcome to our YouTube channel. Today, great news for coronavirus stock. Pfizer just got FDA approval, full-blown FDA approval. What does that mean for you? And is it still a stock that you should be in? If you want to find out what I learned about it and what you can take advantage of, you sit right there. Hey everybody, Glenn Tompkins, Senior Instructor here at VectorVest. Always glad to bring these videos to you where we do the work, you reap the rewards. If you're brand new to the channel, please hit the subscribe button, hit the bell icon so you'll be alerted when new content comes out. And most of all, if you like what you see here and can use it, hit the like button. Most of all, if you have any comments about the video, please put them in the comments down below. All right, let's get to it. Today, Pfizer got an full-blown FDA approval on the drug, which is going to start to increase those mandates of people having to get the vaccination. That's another conversation for another time. But with the FDA approval, what does this mean from the stock? Be able to make money in it. So let's start off with my web stories. First story I have is understanding what this drug does, and there's two companies that use this technology called the mRNA. And what does it mean? Now, one of the things I like about a drug or any company is innovation. I like new technology. And in essence, for this COVID-19 vaccine, this is new technology. Now, it's been around for a while. Don't get me wrong. I know that it's been around for a while, but now putting it out in front of the world as a vaccine, this is important. So mRNA vaccines are a new type of vaccine to protect against infectious disease, COVID-19. mRNA vaccines teach our cells how to make a protein, or even just a piece of a protein that triggers an immune response inside our bodies. Now, the benefit of the mRNA vaccines, like all vaccines, is those vaccinated gain protection without ever having to risk the serious consequences of getting sick with COVID-19. Now, when you look at getting the flu shot actually puts a little piece of the flu in your body and your body learns to fight it off. But with this, you're not getting an actual, and this is, unless somebody comments down below, from what I know, they do not actually put the live vaccine into, or the live virus into your body for your body to learn it. They teach your body how to fight it without putting the live virus in your body. And you know something, from an innovation standpoint, it's doing the same thing without subjecting you to the ills of the vaccine. Now, some people have ill effects or side effects when it comes down to it. A lot of people say they get the shot and they get all jacked up. Well, I'm thinking that your body is just learning how to fight it without putting the actual vaccine. It is all about your body's ability to fight off viruses. COVID-19 vaccines are not interchangeable. If you receive the Pfizer, which I've got, I'm fully vaccinated with the Pfizer shot or the Moderna shot, which I think Moderna is still one of the best companies in this space, you should get the same product for your second shot. And now talking about boosters are coming out both for Moderna and Pfizer. I just saw a story. When do you need to get a booster shot if you've been fully vaccinated? After 8 months of being fully vaccinated, then the booster will come into play. Now, another thing is, do we need to get these shots continuously? I'm still looking into that. I've seen a couple of stories saying no. Once you've gotten the booster, I think you're done as far as fighting COVID-19, but we'll see as time goes along if that changes. Now, as I look at this, I wanted to give you an understanding of the innovation behind the drug. And then, again, the big story today is the FDA grants full approval to Pfizer's COVID-19 vaccine. Keep in mind, Pfizer was working with BioNTech. The two companies together came up with their vaccine. Also, I want you to keep in mind that during Operation Warp Speed to get the vaccine to the table for the American people, Pfizer never took Warp Speed money. They did this on their own. Pfizer and BioNTech did this on their own without any government money. Now, with this news, I wanted to see what the major money managers or big money was doing. First one, Chapman Investments acquires 55,000 shares of Pfizer. All right, Chapman Investment acquired a new stake. So this is a new position during the second quarter, according to its most recent disclosure with the Securities and Exchange Commission. The fund acquired 55,647 shares of the biopharmaceutical company, valued at approximately $2.1 million. Pfizer makes up about 1% of their portfolio. Who else did it? RPG Investments. They boost their holdings. They bumped up their holdings by 2.6%. Now, keep in mind, folks, this is the big money going after the news about Pfizer. Now, if big money is getting into it, what does that mean? Most likely it's going to drive the stock's price higher. If you're investing in it, that's a good thing for you. But now they owned 178,000, and now they put on an additional 4,400 shares. Their shares are worth $7 million. All right, who else? CWA Assets, they grew its position by 9.5% in the second quarter. The firm owned 313,000 shares. They bought an additional 27,000 shares. Pfizer makes up about 1% of their portfolio. Down below, other companies, Benjamin Edwards lifted its holdings by Pfizer by 36.5%. Man, oh man. So more and more companies are putting on more shares. Now, here's a company, by the way. Pettyjohn, Wood, and White decreased their shares by 11%. Why? Most likely they're taking profits. Let's see. After selling 8,600 shares this period, Pettyjohn, Wood, and White Inc.'s holdings in Pfizer's were worth $2.6 million. Nothing more, nothing wrong with taking profits off the table. I think that they decreased their shares to take the profits, not with any other intention on top of that. So more money managers are jumping on board or increasing their positions. Now, last thing. The U.S. administers 362 million doses of COVID-19 vaccines. That's a lot of people getting vaccinated. And so those are my headline stories in regards to this. I love the idea of bringing the new technology, and to many of you, it may not be new. It has been around for a while, but now bringing it to the forefront that it is a major vaccine going across the world as a way of fighting an infectious disease like COVID-19. All right, let me get into the software. Let's pull up the stocks. Now, the two main stocks that I'm going to be looking at are pretty much going to be BNTX and Pfizer. I wanted to put Moderna in there because all three of these, BioNTech and Pfizer together, and Moderna, are using the mRNA technology. And again, that's all about innovation. I love innovation. Innovation in earnings is what makes a company grow. People going out to do things in a different way to get a good result is what innovation is all about. With the news, all three companies are up. How about BioNTech is up 10.5%, where the news came in on Pfizer, but it's BioNTech that's getting the big bolt, the big boost from it, up 10.5%. Moderna's up 7.36%. So now let's talk about the news and how this affects the ability to make money in these stocks. I'm going to put up a graph of all of these. And let's peep this out. Moderna, trading off of that 20-day exponential moving average, found a level of support sitting at about 349, bounced off of it with a nice little hammer formation, nicely moving higher. I'm giving a $500 price target on it as it's trading at 411 right now. If the stock does decide it wants to go against you, one, I'm going to look to see if it falls below the 20-day exponential moving average. Number two, I'm going to look to see if this level of support will hold. Now, I want you to keep your eye, as far as Moderna is concerned, with the volume. As the stock is starting to consolidate right here, I know that volume will fall off, but nice up day today. No wick at the top. Nobody's taking profits. It's a good bounce. Coming off support, I like it, giving it a $500 price target. Next stock, BioNTech. I'm giving it a $465 price target, now trading at $384. I think that the news between Pfizer and BioNTech will push this stock's price higher. Look at the gap up today, also trading off a level of support. Price is now above the 20-day exponential moving average. And look at the volume. Volume is conviction. With the move up today, the volume peaked up. I like that. Again, giving it about a $465 price target. And the last one, Pfizer, looks great. Also got a level of support sitting at about $48. Now, for the people who are investing in this space, this is the less expensive stock to take advantage of. Now, as I look at it today with Pfizer, look at that, a little bit of profit taking. Look at the big wick at the top of this candle, still higher than it was Friday. With the new news, love the gap up, but watch, there's a lot of people taking profit on it. But what I do like is looking at the news of money managers increasing or getting into the stock. That should push the stock's price higher. And even with the pullback right here, as far as the wick, look at the volume. Look at the volume. Big news, big volume. I like that people are getting on board with the stock. This stock's got a price target of the sky is the limit. Like the company's been around for a long time. I like that this stock can go, and I'm going to put this on a one-year graph. Look at that, hitting a new one-year high, hitting a new 5-year high, hitting a new 10-year high. I think the sky is the limit on this stock as far as a profit. Again, I don't like the pullback today, but I like the volume behind it, and there we go. So now, folks, the big news with Pfizer, I think it's got unlimited price potential. The other two stocks, Moderna and BioNTech, I've given you nice profit targets on them. On all of them, if they decide to go against you, they all have lines in the sands or those levels of support. Keep your eyes on that and keep your eyes on the volume. So with that, folks, this video is over. Love the news on this. This is great potential for you guys to make some money on those stocks. Always remember, we do the work, you reap the rewards. Until the next time, folks, see ya.